This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Well, hello.
Hello, my dear.
You're very welcome, listeners, to the show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian solve your problems and make your life just that little bit better.
Yeah, so I think solve is a strong word to use.
I know.
Have opinions on is probably a better one. I think that's better definition.
Comment on.
Okay, comment on. Highlight. Give you a safe place to rant, but basically...
A safe space. That's what we are.
Do you like that? A safe space to rant?
Safe space to rant. I have to say, Niamh, I've had a week.
Oh, have you?
I have had a week. I was in the UK, right?
Okay.
I was in the UK doing shows. I did a show at the Apollo. Yeah, it wasn't live at the Apollo.
It doesn't need to be.
I was miming.
Were you dead at the Apollo?
Dead at the Apollo. Yeah, dead behind the eyes.
Darling,
Yeah,
never happens.
nice.
Never happens.
Just rattled it out.
Did you?
Yeah, just rattled it out.
Are
It's
you
like,
phoning it in by this
everybody
stage?
shut up. I've 25 minutes to get through and we're just going to rattle it out, pretend we enjoyed it and move on to wherever is next.
I don't believe that. You're invested in every gig you ever do.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it is. It's the intimacy. And do you know what? The intimacy of comedy and a live audience and a live human being on the stage.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
No, I'll bet. So I feel this is leading up to a specific experience here.
A very specific experience. Now, we've addressed this before, right? Because
okay.
as we've spoken many times before that, the dream, obviously, is to make money from a hologram tour.
Yeah, so now you know what it's like because I believe you went to see ABBA.
I went to see ABBA.
Oh.
Wow. Do you know what I will say? That is a triumph of their marketing people.
Yeah.
Because the neck they have to sell that as an ABBA concert.
Really?
Oh my God.
Is it not everything you were hoping for?
It was as much as you can expect.
Okay. So,
That's
because
they did their best.
I'm trying to figure out, my real concept was, are they performing every night that this is on? Or, so is that the way the holograms are working? Are they like beaming in a concert they're doing every night?
No.
Because I imagine Agnetha would be in her like curlers at least one of the nights.
No. Yeah. There's nobody beaming anything in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, right, okay.
And I don't know how it ended up the way it is. Don't get me wrong, right? I mean, like, I don't want to upset anyone that has tickets that's going to see this,
Too late.
right?
There's no refund. Go on
Let's
anyway.
do a minute's backpedal here,
Okay,
right?
okay, come on then.
It's a spectacular, immersive experience.
Okay.
Right? Because, I mean, you're in your seat. The place is unbelievable. Like, the lighting and the special effects.
Okay.
And, and anything that's happening on stage happens all around you in the theatre. Like, it's very, very impressive, right?
But
that's it.
okay, so you don't really feel like you're at a concert then?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I mean, because what the problem is, right? There's this triangle in the middle where everyone's dancing, and they're the people having the crack.
Okay.
Anyone that paid for a seat
You mean the older
is
people?
watching. Yeah.
Did you?
But like-
is it your age?
No, it's the lack of availability of tickets.
Oh, okay.
You can't get tickets for love nor money. And I went down and it was sold out. And I thought, well, I was staying close to it.
Sure.
So it's like, I'll walk down. There's bound to be a ticket.
Or a cancellation.
And sure enough,
yeah.
there was.
Oh, right, okay.
£120 I paid. £120 to sit in the accessibility section.
Only the bonus people in Gearoid know exactly the look of horror on my face. there.
£120, Niamh.
For what?
Like, for the cinema. That's what it was. You're at the cinema.
Stop it.
Yeah. It's like, they made it sound like they're these projections. They're not. It's a big screen at the back. It's a HD screen. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really obvious. The way they've structured it is, right, there's a step, the band are on that step, and then there's another step with nobody on it. Don't know why the step is there.
Is there a live band?
There is a live band.
Okay.
Live band.
Okay. So,
I mean,
as in there's people
there's
there.
stuff live, but there's a lot that's not live.
Oh. So there's
That's very
people
obviously
there
not live.
playing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Little Boots is on the keyboards, and fair play to her. She looks like she's doing a lot, but I suspect there's
Not
a bit
so
of help.
much. Okay.
I mean, I was very disappointed.
Little Boots.
Remember Little Boots? Move while you're watching me dance
okay.
with the enemy. Yeah, she plays the keyboards.
Does she?
Yeah. She's literally all there is to watch.
Wow.
It's like, I mean, look, it's good.
Yeah.
But if you're an ABBA fan and you believe that you're going
wanna see them.
to see ABBA in concert, you're
Sure.
not.
I know.
Because the other thing they've done as well is they've made the sound of ABBA singing, they've made it so close to the recordings.
You might as well be just listening to the recording.
Yeah. I mean, whereas like ABBA live, you know, they sounded like two girls singing. Like they were amazing.
Yeah,
But
anyone live.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. And
Yeah,
all the voices are double tracked.
Oh.
So it's like, well, it's like, what is
Yeah.
this? And also what they've done is, right, and they've done a bit of a giraffe on this. You know what they say about a giraffe?
What?
A giraffe is a zebra designed by a committee.
Okay.
And that's what this is. Because like they've obviously had this idea that they were like, oh, we'll have the avatars on the stage, but oh no, it's a big screen. Like we have to have a big screen because we're supposed to be at a concert.
Sure.
So they have this fake big screen that is clearly part of the big screen that they're all on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shown close-ups of the avatars that just make it look like they're so not real.
Oh. That's
It's
disappointing.
terrible.
Oh,
it's so
dear.
terrible.
Oh,
And there's
dear.
no expression on their face. And even when you're going in, you're about to see ABBA live. It's like only if ABBA are off their face. Like, I mean, that's what they look like. They look like they are absolutely out of their minds.
No, but Gearoid, listen, there might be ABBA fans listen to this and be upset with us. I'm not having it.
I don't care.
Oh.
They
Yeah,
won't.
But
Like,
do you remember years ago, right? Maybe, you may or may not remember this because I realised today when we were talking about a different band that you are not in the same decade
No,
as me,
different
right?
decade.
But anyway, do you remember they used to show Stop Making Sense in the Ambassador Cinema? Do you remember that? It was a Talking Heads concert, right?
oh, yes.
It was brilliant. He was in a big suit and all that. And people every Friday used to go and see it in the Ambassador Cinema. Every Friday.
Yeah.
And they loved it. You lived the concerts. And then they had the Rocky Horror Show. They did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And, you lived the experience.
Sold.
Yeah, no, totally. But you pay the price of a cinema ticket to go and see it.
Exactly. And the other thing is, ABBA recorded a concert. There is an ABBA concert that you can buy.
Which was brilliant.
They should have just remastered it and shown it on the big screen, have all of the special effects. We'd all have had a ball.
Yeah.
But the hilarious thing, what my favourite bit was, during Chiquitica, right? There was a crowd lull.
Oh.
Crowd lull during Chiquitica.
Why?
It's not a crowd pleaser.
Chicken eater, as I called it. Chicken eater,
'Cause-
you and I know.
Because firstly, it looks like it's the Lion King. There's all
No.
these sunsets, and everyone's going, what's going on with the sunsets? And obviously, the people that run ABBA The Experience, or whatever the hell it is, have looked at it and said, oh, it's a bit of a crowd lull here. So all of the poor ushers that you're buying the programmes from, all of a sudden start running around and trying to get you to sway. And everyone's just going, now we'll be fucked if I'm swaying after
For
120
quid, you better be doing this
I mean,
way.
if you're putting millions into a show and all of a sudden the ushers have to start dancing, there's something gone seriously wrong.
Yeah, there is actually. Wow.
Yeah, I was disappointed. Now, I have to say, look, if you're an ABBA fan and you like ABBA Gold,
Yeah.
if that's your extent of ABBA and you want to have a few drinks, go on the dance floor, it'll be amazing. And I'm
Yeah.
raging I didn't do that.
Yeah, but
Because
can you
the-
not do that like in your front room?
Can.
For less- for less money.
I think it would be amazing to be on the dance floor. I
Sure.
really do, and I was really jealous. And I think the dance floor tickets are like 60 quid. And I couldn't find anyone that loves ABBA as much as me
Oh,
to go.
you didn't call me.
So-
Just saying.
Well, yeah, I mean, you weren't in,
You know.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's an ABBA gig, Niamh. There are loads of Eurovision fans there. They'd be getting mobbed.
Oh, can you
I just
imagine?
spent the whole thing doing selfies. Like, oh, go on, yeah, tell her the story. Go on, where were you in
I could have gone
1993?
incognito. I could have gone
Oh, who
dressed.
did you watch it with? Who's dead? Go on, have a tissue. No, don't mind me.
I know. Well, to be fair, I've not been to as many shows as you think because I'm usually gigging, right? And I've been
Yeah.
gigging since I was 18, and gigging a lot. So I don't go to shows very often. But isn't there the moment where you've built yourself up to see someone because you really love them,
Yeah.
and maybe they're not on form. You know, that must be horrendous. Like,
That is awful.
I mean, years ago, I went to Panto with my mother in some random Panto. We kind of left at lastminute.com. It's probably our fault. And we went to this one. It was Peter Pan, and Hook was played by somebody who was like 104 if he was a day. I thought he was going to die the whole way through the whole thing. And that wasn't enjoyable because I feared for his life. I was waiting for somebody to shout out, "Is there a doctor in the room?" And then they didn't know how to finish the show. So you feel it was so eggy.
What do you mean they didn't know how to finish it?
I know, but it just felt like it was going on and on. It was like it was weird. It was just like, oh my God, this is the worst experience. And you know when you're kind of locked into that, and then the kids, you're trying to get them all excited.
I've been in that situation.
I mean, obviously, my mum and I didn't go like, you know, without kids. We brought kids.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
We didn't just say, let's go to this random pantomime. But it was like, yeah, it was weird. It was
I
very
always
eggy.
think with a panto, you're rolling the dice.
You can be.
You always need word of mouth on a panto.
Well, obviously, if I'm in it, you know,
Eve,
it's a given.
it's fantastic. Absolutely.
No, but it's true. It depends on, and actually, I'm not sure, unless you're going to an adult panto, which is a whole other thing, I'm not sure that you can go and really enjoy it the same way as if you don't have kids with you. Like, you know what I mean? Have you ever just, I mean, yes, you have gone because I've sat you in front of me.
I mean, yeah, I've been to your
Is that
panto a
not the
couple of
worst
times.
show that you ever came to?
That was-
because you sat in the middle row and
See, I had no idea. I didn't realise. I don't know why I didn't think. I just thought, oh, Niamh's bought me a ticket. Fantastic. That's lovely.
I put you right in the
That's
centre of the
kind.
front row
Well,
and informed the dame.
yeah. Yeah. I was very much part of that show.
It was amazing.
I was part of that show so much, I honestly felt like I needed to submit an invoice at the end of it.
Best show for me. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't seen a lot of concerts where I've been disappointed as such, you know, but I do tend to watch them differently because I
Yeah.
kind of, I don't like being in the mosh pit, so I'll be down the back. You know, I don't like to be around people.
I love the mosh pit.
Do you? The sweating and all.
The sweating and the, sitting on someone's shoulders.
So what are you doing sitting up in the wheelchair section?
120 quid.
I know.
Last seat in the house.
know.
120 quid.
That's big.
It's like you're having a laugh. And then do you know what killed me? After 120 quid, €7 for, well, no, I'm not sure.
How much was the programme?
15 quid, but I bought one.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I just needed to know who to write to.
Were you looking for contact info on the back?
Then-
Complaints.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was, then I think it was £15 for a hot dog and a 7-Up.
No.
I know, and I wouldn't mind. It was one of those hot dogs. You know, one of those hot dogs where you like,
You're not sure. Yeah.
you know, where you're chewing, and then at the end, all you have left is this thing in your hand that's like the skin off the hot dog, and it looks like a condom.
Yeah, to be
You're like,
fair, any hot dog is that.
I know. You're rolling the
Let's
dice.
be honest, hot dogs are like whatever's left over. Just saying.
The worst concert I think I've ever been to. Well, there was two, right?
Okay.
One was Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Was he having a bad day?
Oh, come here. He was having a bad decade.
Oh, when did you see him?
This was, it was about, I'd say 15 years ago. And all of my friends are big Meatloaf fans. And I
Right.
was like, yeah, I mean, I
Okay,
would
I'll
do
go.
anything for love, grand.
Yeah.
Rock and roll dreams come true. Okay, go on.
Was that the sum total of what you were going for? Come
yeah,
on,
well,
Bad Out of
like in here,
Hell.
Bad Out of Hell, yeah, grand.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm just, now I do like some of his later stuff. Yeah, I liked it, but not enough to go to a concert. But anyway, there was a gang going.
Right. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3, you'd be grand. Like, I'd be grand with 2 out of 3.
What happened?
This was, he just couldn't do it.
Oh.
He literally couldn't do it. Meatloaf is obviously surrounded by loads of people who are like, you're great, you're absolutely brilliant. Oh, yeah.
I think you meant to use the past tense for that.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hashtag
yeah, I forgot.
RIP.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
R.I.P.
be
Yeah,
kind.
rest in peace, be kind.
Okay.
But like, for the good.
Okay, so that didn't go well. But then you weren't exactly invested.
No, I wasn't invested, but Jesus, it was bad.
Who paid the ticket?
I actually think somebody bought me a ticket. I think that's why I went. I think somebody had pulled out.
Yeah. So you went kind of by default.
But it was bad. Like, and do you know what the hilarious part of it was, right? He gave this speech before he sang, I would do what? No, what was the song Celine Dion did? It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
Oh, yeah.
Right, well, It's All Coming Back to Me Now was written by the person that writes all of Meatloaf's songs.
Steinman, yeah, Jim
And
Steinman.
he wanted to do that song, but whatever happened, the song was given to Celine Dion, and Meatloaf was not happy about it.
Oh.
Right? So he had a big rant about how it was given to that one. Like,
Surely
and
that moment was worth being there for.
Very unkind. Then he said he was going to do the song the way it should have been done.
And was shit.
And fuck me, did he kick it to death. He was like, okay, well, you know what? I think we're grand with what Celine Dion did. I think there isn't a person in this room tonight that would say, do you know what? Fair play to Celine. She did it justice.
Thank God. Thank God for Celine.
God almighty.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, meat, you know.
Yeah, well.
I can go off.
So we did a shout out and got your worst shows. There was a common thread through a lot of these. Poor old Whitney gets a battering.
Oh, Whitney got a lot. Poor old Whitney. But then there was a phase, wasn't it, where she kind of was in the worst space. You know, and that's really...
Yeah.
And
she shouldn't have been touring, though.
No, but that's the fault of other people who are making money on her. You know,
Yeah.
there's no way that Whitney's going to want to be on stage. I know for myself, you know, if you are used to being the voice, you don't want to go out less than the voice.
I know.
You know, that's not what that's about. So people needed to make money off her. Oh, don't get me started on that. You know, that's a thing. That's a thing. Not that happened much to me, like, but I'm just saying, you know, very similar. Whitney and I.
Yeah,
very
do you remember
similar.
they used to send you off, send you out off your face?
On what?
Go,
like,
yeah.
On coffee?
Yeah.
Cookies?
There she is now.
Yeah.
Absolutely hammered. 25-minute version of In Your Eyes. Toweling herself off halfway through.
3 minutes. 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
3 minutes and 7 seconds
Yeah.
In Your Eyes.
Yeah, I had to do it quicker on the Eurovision because
Because it had to be done in 3 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
Put the tempo up.
poor Noel Keelan and I were sweating buckets over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you worried about it?
Well, yeah, you weren't allowed to go over your 3 minutes.
Okay.
It was very serious back then.
So, Niamh.
Do you want to do the first one because it's got bad words in it?
And we got one from James Corish, and he says, the worst show I've ever been to was Britney in Vegas. There was a 30-minute countdown on huge screens to the intended start of the show, but it got to 0 at least 10 minutes before Britney resurrected herself from her dressing room. I love it.
James is in your
There's
sim.
a big countdown. 5, 4,
Here she
3,
is!
2,
In 10 minutes
1.
time.
Britney's still having a fag at the stage door. I love it. But it got to 0 at least 10 minutes before Britney resurrected herself in her dressing room from the previous night and appeared on stage like she was surprised the audience were there.
Still there.
By the end of the show, I too was surprised there was an audience still there. She lip-synced every single track to the CD version, not even a pre-recorded live one.
Oh dear.
Ah, come on.
I know.
Bits of her hair extensions were falling out throughout the show during the onstage costume changes. She blazed through her scripted patter, telling jokes the audience were expected to laugh at but didn't. Oh, God. Followed by Britney reacting as though she'd caused raucous laughter, making her look so dim. She was fitted with a dummy head mic for most of the show, so that when she actually spoke to the audience, she had to be given a handheld live mic. Oh, and then she handed that off to an assistant once she'd stopped talking, and we were all glad she stopped talking until we realised it meant there'd be more singing.
Oh gosh, James is very bitter.
That is...
Bitter much, Jim?
Yeah,
James?
Well, I mean, again, she probably charged a fortune.
Yeah.
The only saving grace was 2 of her male dancers were almost worth the ticket price. That's what ABBA should have done.
Yeah.
There should have been dancers.
It sounds like you had a better experience at ABBA, really, not going to lie.
I mean, yeah, it did.
Well, Clarissa says, my worst concert, I was 14 and ferried to my cousin from Wexford to Galway to babysit for a week just before Christmas as they owned a record shop in the city. Oh, sounds very exciting. They had free tickets for Big Country and I somehow ended up going on my own. That's like in capitals, right? She was 14. Jesus. Sorry. I didn't even like Big Country. You don't even know who Big
I
Country
don't know
is.
Big Country. I've never heard of them.
Oh my God. Go and look them up on, online.
They're Scottish, aren't they?
They are Scottish. They were around the time of Simple Minds and all that sort of stuff. Great band. Like, it's a great song. Definitely not uncomfortable. I didn't even like Big Country. Definitely not comfortable in a crowd, especially as a 14-year-old on my own. Social services would have been involved in this today. I only remember absolutely hating every single second of it. This was the early 80s, by the way, so no phones, nothing. I mean, what were they thinking? Clarissa, there's probably somewhere you could actually report that.
14. I went to my first concert when I was 14.
Did you?
On my own.
Really? What was it like?
Dina Carroll.
Oh, okay.
Dina Carroll and China Black.
China Black.
They were amazing.
I know.
They were the support and they were absolutely brilliant. It was the best night of my life. I had a ball.
Really?
I still have the programme.
The best night of your life.
It was the first time I'd ever seen live music.
Yeah, well, that
and
is
she was
big.
all live, like everything was live.
Yeah, the first
It was
time I saw
fab.
live music was like the Dubliners or something like that. My mum brought me. It's a whole thing.
Jean Noon says the worst show I was ever at was Whitney Houston here in Dublin because she was half cut. I'd say she was full cut.
God help her.
She even forgot some of her lines. It was a total mess. Luckily, I didn't pay for the tickets. Lol.
Yeah, well, she can laugh at it now.
I know.
I know,
but
it's
at the
it's not
time,
fair.
Like, there was literally tons of people giving out. Like, Whitney was getting rinsed.
I know. Carol Halligan says, unfortunately, I had to say it, the worst concert I've ever been to was Whitney in 2010. She got even like a sad face emoji. Like, it's really sad.
Apparently, the brother came out and did a few songs.
Oh,
I
right,
remember one of
okay.
my friends telling me that. I was like, God, that's bad. Celeste Kuhn says, I went to see the Charlatans in the Academy and it was a band my boyfriend liked, but the energy it took me to feign interest.
Oh, yeah, but we all, it all takes us energy to feign interest in many things in our partners anyway. So we leave that there.
I had a friend that used to, when he wanted to go to a concert, he
Yeah.
would buy a present. He would buy me a present
Oh,
of a ticket to go to the concert, like, for a birthday.
but that's not a present.
It's not a present. I went to see the Foo Fighters in the 3 Arena. God almighty, they were boring.
Oh, no. I went to see Oasis in Parky Queeve, right?
I was there.
Oh, were you? Were you
Yeah.
the one who set fire to the thing across the way?
No, I wasn't. I was at the back just going.
Prodigy were amazing.
Prodigy were amazing.
Wrecked
yeah.
the house, then they came out. Liam Gallagher sat on the drum riser the whole fucking time. It was raging. There was a fire across on the hill. I don't know if you saw it. Maybe you were in
Yeah,
the wrong
I remember
place.
the fire.
Oh my God, it was amazing watching that. Because quite frankly, you might as well have watched it.
Yeah.
Nothing going on stage. I hate that.
Yeah.
But
I
then- I
love
love Dave Grohl. I can't believe you weren't happy to be in Foo Fighters. That's a whole
Foo
thing.
Fighters. Yeah, I just thought it was really boring. And then also, I was told it was the Foo Fighters, but I thought it was that other band. I can't remember what the name is. The ones that sing Scooby Snacks. Running around, robbing banks, all jacked up with Scooby Snacks. What are they called?
Not a clue. I never heard
I
that
thought
song.
it was them,
Scooby
but they
Snacks.
weren't the Foo Fighters.
No, clearly not.
Anyway, so I was very disappointed. He also brought me to see the Florence and the Machine.
Oh, okay. Really?
Eh.
Yeah.
It was a bit disengaged.
But maybe you're a bit old for it by then. So Niamh McManus writes in, he's fuming here beside me. Niamh McManus says, Bjork came to Dublin last year. Worst gig ever. Needed to be heavily illegally medicated to get any sort of enjoyment, I'd say.
I'd say
Bjork is very concept.
she's very concept. And I'd say there's a fine line between a really good gig and a really bad gig when it's Bjork.
I know.
And I'd say you'd have to ask Bjork whether it was good or bad. I wouldn't say it's immediately obvious from being at the gig whether the gig was good or bad.
Yeah, no, I know. It's kind of you'd really have to be into Bjork to understand what was going on. Do you not think maybe a bit of Kate Bush would be the same? And I love Kate Bush.
I'm not a Kate Bush fan. I like
Wash
her.
your
I
mouth
think she's
out.
grand. But I just can't. Like, my other half loves Kate Bush. So much so we even went to see, there was an amazing Kate Bush tribute act at, I can't remember what they were called. Something Cloud or something Moon or something. I don't know.
Cloud Bursting, maybe?
Cloudburst.
Yeah,
That's what
'cause
they were
that's
called.
the name of the song. Yeah.
And they were brilliant, but I was still like,
Yeah, some great songs though.
yeah.
Come
Like,
on,
I mean,
some
that
great
one,
songs.
Running Up That Road.
Running Up That Hill, even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I prefer a road.
Okay, let's leave it there.
Lou, Yvonne says, worst gig I've ever been to was Boys to Men in Killarney several years ago.
Okay, so let's be honest here. There's two things wrong in that sentence.
Yeah. Boys to Men in Killarney. It's like, that's a hard pass.
The band were great. The issue was that the audience kept getting up to go out and come
I'd
back
imagine.
in.
I'd
So
imagine.
much so that they stopped singing at one point and asked if there was a party out in the hall they didn't know about. Is that because they were going out to the bar?
They're going to the bar.
Yeah, very
See, that's
Irish.
Boys to Men, what they should have done was say, close the bar,
Close
please.
the bar on the
Close
break.
the bar when I'm
Yeah,
on.
that's the way it works. Yeah,
Yeah, and do you know what it is? If they don't ask you, do you want the bar closed? You have to say, close the bar.
Yeah. Okay.
See, Boys to Men, they don't have the experience of gigging in rural Ireland. That you need it.
They should have just pulled
They
out
need
Wagon
their
Wheel.
chops.
If they'd pulled out Wagon Wheel, it'd have been...
That'd empty the bar. What was it? End of the Road or something was their song, wasn't it?
No, End of the Road. Yeah,
It's
yes,
the
yes.
end
Of the road.
Imagine a crowd in Killarney singing "I'll Make Love to You."
Well,
I made love to you like you are. I mean,
is that the whole Voice to Men
imagine singing
repertoire
that song.
that you know?
Imagine singing that song as you watch people walk out of the room to the bar. Like that.
Can't make
That has to sting.
it won't make you feel good about yourself.
Attention Agony Rants listener, I am on tour at the moment with my show Glamour Hammer. Most of the dates this side of Christmas are sold out, but we are adding a lot more right now and I will be going everywhere. There are tickets available for Knoll, Portlaoise and the Everyman in Cork, and we've added second nights in Limerick, Wexford and Portlaoise. We've loads more dates to go on sale, including dates in the UK, so if there is somewhere you would like me to go, send me a message and let me know, because I'm very flexible.
Oh, well,
Flexible.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wherever two or more people meet, I will be there to entertain. You can get tickets using the links on my Instagram bio or on my website.
Lovely.
So, love to see you there.
I have it on good authority. He's amazing.
Niamh, a lot of people have been asking me how I get my physique, right?
Brownies?
Niamh, I will leave.
No, don't leave.
I
Don't
will
leave.
walk out of this studio.
Don't do it.
I have started my fitness journey.
Well, again? This is like the third count.
Niamh, a journey is a journey and it takes a while, okay? So I joined F45, right?
Oh, right, okay.
Which is a gym. It's a group of gyms in Dublin.
Okay.
They have branches all around Dublin. And I have to say, it's working.
Oh, really?
I
Well,
don't hate it.
I can see. It's working. He said...
That is very kind. I don't, like, honestly, I don't know where it's been all my life. It's like high intensity functional training that you do as part of a team.
Oh, okay.
Right? Now, you know me in teams. Not for me.
I don't know.
I'm not a team player.
Okay.
But you do, it's actually great because everyone's working at the same time.
Yeah.
And the exercise that you do is adapted for all different abilities.
So you don't feel the judge. Like,
Yeah, so nobody's judging you.
Oh, that's
Like,
great.
it's absolutely brilliant. And whether you want to achieve a specific goal or whether you just want to start training, F45 can help you.
Okay.
The best thing, now this is my favourite thing about the whole thing.
Okay.
You are in and out in 45 minutes.
Oh, good.
There's no like, this today it was 55. It's like you start at a specific time, you are walking out the door 45 minutes later, and you've done a good workout.
Do they do that thing, 5 more? And...
No,
Oh.
they don't. There's none of that.
Oh, well, then I'm
no,
straight
there's
in.
no messing with your head. And they're also really positive.
Oh, great.
Like
I
they
like
are.
that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
high five coming out the other day.
Did you?
Thrilled with myself.
Oh, my
Thrilled.
goodness.
Yeah, absolutely.
High five. Do we need to do that at the end of this now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm a bro now.
You're a bro.
I'm a gym bro. Like, it's a really friendly place, and I always think gyms can be very adversarial.
Oh, well,
and
of course,
hostile.
naturally.
Downright hostile. And I am always the worst in the group, and I don't feel terrible about it.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they're absolutely lovely. So don't waste any more time. Get started today at 45. Niamh, we are pausing to tell these people that we are on Head Stuff Plus.
Yes, we are.
So if you want to become a member of Head Stuff Plus, you will get bonus content from us and from all of the shows on the Head Stuff Podcast Network. But not only that, you will be able to pay us for what you're getting from us. It's not a big amount. It's just a tiny little amount just to show your appreciation and to help keep the show going, because it's a weekly show.
Yep,
Niamh has train tickets
I do.
Diesel
and
fares.
diesel, whatever. We.
and I'm just expensive to hire.
Yeah, you are.
The thing about it is we get a lot of engagement. Like, a lot of people write into the show. A lot of people send us problems and send us follow-ups.
Which we love.
And if even half of those people were subscribers,
It would
it
pay
would
us.
be lovely.
Yeah, because we're doing it out of the goodness of our
Out
hearts
of the
right
goodness
now.
of our hearts, and we will never leave you stranded on a Monday without us.
No,
Trust us. So
but we would be better dressed if you actually paid for it.
yeah, exactly. We would look so good in those videos. So if you want to become a member, you can subscribe to Headstuff Plus by going over to headstuffpodcast.com/register. And in return for that, you will get our bonus episodes. You will get videos of the show. Hello,
And
I'm waving at them.
hello.
And you will also get the bonus content of all of the other shows
Yeah.
in Headstuff Podcast Network. And there is some fab shows.
No,
Like,
there
I have
are.
to say, like, little shout out to Everybody is a Poem by Jan Burton. Her
Oh.
bonus content
Love her.
is fantastic.
Second to none.
You will also get bonus content from this show that we are cross-promoting this week, and it is I Know That Face.
Oh.
I Know That Face is a podcast, and it deals with the character actors that you see in films.
Oh, okay.
And each episode, it picks one of these character actors, and it talks about them, and it talks about all the films they've been in, and it's absolutely brilliant. This is, I have to say, when I first listened to the show, I thought this is a show that should be absolutely massive. It's so good.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to check that out.
Do. And have a little listen.
I Know That Face is a movie podcast on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, hosted by me, Stephen Porzio.
And me, Andrew Carroll. Our show is all about character actors. The type of performers you'll see pop up in supporting roles in blockbusters. The type of people you know the faces but not the names.
Each episode we pick one particular character actor and discuss a couple of their movies, shining a light on the performer's career while giving listeners plenty of movie recommendations. So the show is a must for cinema lovers.
Subscribe to I Know That Face wherever you get podcasts and follow us on Twitter at I Know That Face P1.
So we have a follow-up, Niamh, from Jay Mulclear Cleary.
Okay.
And she said, I was listening to your pod today when there was confusion over the use of the word weak.
Oh.
I thought it was an Irish thing, but it's more of a Cork thing.
Right.
Weak means I was delighted or loved it down this neck of the woods. My in-laws are Dubs, and one of my sister-in-laws had lost a lot of weight. And I had commented how great... I had commented how great she looked and said, "Are you weak?" meaning delighted, but not understanding what it meant. And she said, "No, I feel great."
So have we any problems?
We do indeed. Hi, Niamh and Gearoid, loving the podcast. I never thought I'd say it, but I look forward to Monday mornings now. I'm a bonus subscriber, and I have to tell you that I was having a cup of coffee at my desk and spit it on my keyboard. We've got such classy listeners.
I know.
And spit it on my keyboard during your conversation about the toilet seats. It's so true.
It is true.
If you haven't subscribed, I have to say I think that was our funniest episode. If you haven't subscribed, we had a bonus episode out last week, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the week before, where we were chatting about toilet seats. And I do think it was one of my favourite moments. And it's an issue that still hasn't been addressed.
Oh, no.
And we're not going to talk about it here.
No. You'll have to come and
Go
subscribe.
and listen to the bonus episode.
I know. So amazing.
I have a problem and I hope you can help me. Niamh, I love how down to earth you and real you are.
Thank you.
So I'm really looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
Okay.
I
No
am
pressure from me in any way.
Yeah. I'm happily married to my husband for the past 8 years. He is the love of my life and we have 2 small boys. Everything is great with the exception of one small detail. I've read ahead and this is not a small detail. During the pandemic, my husband wasn't able to get his hair cut. A lot of my friends liked the idea of being their husband's barbers, but my husband didn't get on board. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
Instead, he decided to grow his hair. He has always had short hair. In fact, he is starting to recede quite a bit. I don't mind, I like it, but he seems to be very happy with his new hairdo. And I hate to say it, but it's a hair don't. Wow. She put time into this. It's not. This isn't the normal gin-fueled letter written at 2 o'clock in the morning on a phone while you're sitting in the toilet.
This is long time brewing.
He looks ridiculous. It was fine when we were on lockdown, but he is now taken to wearing a hairband, and I am biting my tongue. He also has developed a hair flick.
Oh no!
I feel like I'm married to Rachel in Friends.
Oh my gosh!
I can't take it anymore and I don't know how to tell him. Other than this, everything is great between us, but I have to get rid of this hair. But it's hard to talk about because he is aware he is going bald and I think he is self-conscious about it. Can't wait to hear your answer, Jacqueline.
Oh, that's amazing. This is probably my favourite problem for a while now.
I have to say now, yeah, this is a good one.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I actually cut Paul's hair during lockdown, right?
Okay.
My husband, right? And the thing about it is he came and asked me if I could just cut it straight across at the back. That's what I did. It made him look like he had a bob, right? We called him Karen for the rest of the time. But you're right. First chance I sent him to the barbers. I have many opinions about this. I'm pretty sure Gearoid has a very definite opinion.
I've got a few opinions on this now.
And I kind of get it. Men's egos are very fragile and he's probably thinking he's all very swish with this hair situation going on. I'll be honest with you. I have a deal with my husband that, he's had a beard the entire time I've known him. And basically, if he shaves that beard off, it's immediate grounds for divorce. I've been very clear with him. I don't want any ambiguity about it whatsoever. So if he takes that beard off, it is over.
It's game over. No,
it's
that's
over.
fair.
It's
That's
over.
absolutely
I'm
fair.
leaving him. That's it. Until he grows back. I mean, he can grow back and then I'll come back. But because I've never seen his face, and except in photographs and in the Trade Descriptions Act, when I took that contract on, that beard was part of the. I've kept my hair the same. I've kept me the same. Not all of me, but most of me. Most of me is the same.
The same within reason.
Within reason. And so I feel you have grounds for
Absolutely.
a conversation of what the hell are you doing?
Totally. You see, what's going on here is, right,
It's bad.
is aside from the fact that, like, spending any amount of time with a man that has a hair flick,
Oh. Even a woman, let's be honest.
enough is enough.
Yeah.
No, it's time to cut the hair, right? And I do think you have to tell him. Now, you do have to be careful because,
Yeah.
like, men and their hair, like,
Very
it's very
fragile.
traumatic with receding. I mean, I reckon I've got about 5 years left with my hair, but it's grand. I'm going to get it all fixed. I'm going to just buy new hair in Budapest.
Are you?
Yeah, 100%. Fix it.
You know, you have to plug it like.
Yeah, we have the science.
And you have to water it.
Yeah.
You know, like with a squisher
Yeah, I'll
bottle.
water it. I'll put baby bio on it. I don't care. 6 months of wearing a hat and then you've got a full Beyonce. Why wouldn't you do it?
Miracle Grow.
The problem is...
Maybe she should give him a voucher for Budapest.
No, I mean, well, I think at the moment the last thing he needs now is more hair.
Okay.
We need to get rid of some hair. Because the problem is, there's nothing more ridiculous than the Michael Bolton.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The Michael Bolton being a man that has a lot of hair for a bald guy.
Yes, I know. All
And
in the wrong places.
That's what's going on there. He's got a lot of hair, but he's thinning on top.
But do you not think when they have longer hair that it accentuates the bald spot? Because it pulls the hair away from it.
It does.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Because even like, you can get like little powders that plump everything up.
Yeah, do you have some at home? Yeah.
Of course. I'm a man in the arts, Niamh. Everything gets fixed and coiffed.
So when you say you're going to go and gel your hair, you're doing more than gelling, right?
Well, no, I wouldn't bring it out. Like, that's ridiculous.
No, but it's true.
But I wouldn't go in with a fluffy nut. It's my responsibility to my audience.
Well, that's good, yeah.
You can't have a man flicking his hair in
No,
your
I
house.
know, it's horrible.
It's absolutely ridiculous. What you need to do is, right, I would say, this is very cruel, but look, take a video of him. If you see a video of yourself flicking your hair,
Yeah, it might be a bit more obvious. I mean, you know, you're clearly in love. You have kids. You know, you're very committed to each other.
I mean,
Surely you must have room to say, that doesn't do it for me. You know, and let's be honest, I mean, like, I wouldn't even wear a hairband. And, you know.
I think
Yeah. No.
this is a situation where you have to just say what's on your mind and deal with the fallout.
Oh, God, but what if he leaves her?
Then, if you...
It's not going to happen.
If somebody
It's not
leaves
going to happen,
you,
Jacqueline.
if somebody leaves you because you're saying you look ridiculous with long hair, then you are well rid.
I think, do you know what I like about this? Jacqueline is trying to be nice.
That's the
and I
it's
love
your inner
that.
kindness,
I do love that,
and
but
that's
it's
what
time.
we need to get rid of.
But we need to talk about tough love here.
Yeah, there's a bit of tough love.
We need it.
The pandemic's over.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like,
It's so over.
the
No,
only people that are middle-aged and should have long hair or ponytails are people that had them when they were younger.
no, but even then, I'm sorry.
Well, I think if you're somebody that's always had long hair and then you start to get older, I think it's fair enough. You know, I think it's fair enough to keep your long hair.
Yeah, well, I'm all for personal choice, but the thing is, he has changed the parameters of your relationship here, and you know, I think
This is very... I mean, now is a very good time to say that we are by no means qualified to give you any advice on
No,
this.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Listen, the point is, I totally understand you've been really lovely here and saying, you know, whatever. Like when my husband's hair gets a bit long, he does this funny thing where he fiddles with it, right? And it's kind of weird. We call it yarming. So he sits there and goes off into a little trance because he's basically fiddling with his hair. I'm doing it here and you can't really see it, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
And so what happens is after a while, I just go, you need to get your hair cut. And he goes, yeah, no. And then he sits there, like, goes off in the trance again. But, you know, the thing is, I got past the point of being, dancing around that, and I'm sure Paul won't mind, or maybe he will. You know, he is kind of receding a bit at the back. But the thing is, when it's shorter, it looks better.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it just does. But I mean, I think, Jacqueline, you should take the bull by the horns here and go and have a loving conversation with him, or just get a sitters while he's asleep.
Now you're talking.
That'd be Gearoid's way.
What I will say is,
what will you say?
I think that the gentler you do this conversation, the more difficult it could be.
Yeah, no, I know.
I think what you could say is what you just said there, and just go, you should really cut your hair. It makes you look very thin on top.
Yeah, I think so. I think, or else, if you're not feeling brave enough to do that, Jacqueline, then I would go, and if he has friends, which I'm sure he has. Very tolerant friends, clearly.
I mean,
you should get them to give him a bit of a ribbon.
There's a good chance he doesn't.
Get them to give him a bit of a ribbon, and then nothing quicker than they get to take it off for their friends. Yeah. That's for sure.
I definitely think, or even have one of the kids say it.
I had a friend whose husband bought a thumb ring. He came home, he'd been working away.
A thumb ring?
And he came home with a thumb ring, and she was like, what the hell is that? Right?
A thumb ring?
He just bought a ring to wear on his thumb, and they were all so excited about it. He was excited about it, thought this was a great fashion accessory, until he discovered that it was quite a big indicator in the gay world, apparently.
Depends. Is it?
Well, that's news to you, Gearoid.
That is news to me.
I know, well.
I have to say, there's nothing that makes me want to vomit more than a man with jewellery. Jewellery on him. Now, I have to say, I don't mind a ring maybe, but, like a man with a bracelet.
Or a thumb ring. Anyway,
or a pinky ring.
I know, but she got somebody to kind of have a conversation about it because he wasn't listening. I know, he took it off pretty quick.
Imagine going to bed and they're like clunking all of their rings onto the bedside table. Like, I can't imagine anything more disgusting.
I'll be honest with you, any man who has to take more jewellery off than me or uses more product than me in a day has no business in my in my bedroom.
Nothing needs to be moisturised if you're with Niamh.
Did you just say you can't say that?
That wasn't what I meant. You're like a hardy man from the sea.
I don't know whether to feel alarmed or, all smug after you said that. Anyway, let's move swiftly along.
We'll move swiftly on. Look, I don't think this is going to be a massive deal breaker, Jacqueline.
No. I think it's nice that you've waited this long.
Yeah. I think it's bizarre that you've waited this long. Like, I'm absolutely baffled because I don't know how. Like, I mean, my boyfriend has said it to me a few times. I remember when I grew a beard, he was like, oh, you can't grow a beard. And I was just like, I've got a fat neck.
You've got a fat neck?
Yeah, that's why men grow beards. It's like, you're like, oh yeah, I'll grow a little beard.
Oh, you mean like the chin area?
Yeah, you get a bit of a fat chin. So then you grow a beard.
See, my dad shaved off his beard when I was about 13, and I cried for a week to
really?
told him to grow it back on because I didn't recognise his face.
It was weird.
I think he got a fright too.
I remember when
because he hadn't seen his face for 20 years.
Every so often I will shave it off, and I just think, oh good God, it looks like when Homer Simpson shaves off his.
Yeah, like you usually have a different colour of
these
skin.
These weird lips floating in the middle of your face.
Weird lips. Okay. So, Jacqueline, we definitely want to know how that went. I don't know if that was in any way helpful to you, but we feel your pain. We do, don't we?
Short, sharp shock.
Yeah, I agree. And Jacqueline, we want to hear, even better if you send us a photo. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, I'd love to see a photograph.
Of the hairband.
Does he start, I wonder, does he keep it loose or does he tie it up?
You should buy him a hairband with his name on it.
The hairband is just absolutely, that's out of control.
It is out of control.
Like when he came home with that hairband, because actually that was the thing, you've got two boys. So that was either your hairband or he went out and bought himself a hairband. And I think if you're a middle-aged man and you're going, I'm going to buy myself a hairband.
Yeah.
You need to have a word with yourself.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you so much for listening.
You too.
agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We are always looking to hear from you.
Oh, yes. And so email us at agonyrants@gmail.com. We would love your problems, your follow-ups, any kind of funny stories you have or anything at all. Even if you just want to tell us we're wonderful, that'll do.
Absolutely. We can take a compliment.
Yeah, and criticism.
You've no business sending us criticism.
Tell us.
Absolutely none.
Tell us-
Also, but we are open to hearing if we have given you a bad steer and terrible advice. We would love to hear the consequences. Because I think it's important that we know the damage we're doing.
Oh my God.
We'll chat to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.